John was at home fixing a water pipe when the doorbell suddenly rang. He opened the door and saw a package sitting on the doorstep with his name on it. John was puzzled. It wasn't something he had ordered. Driven by curiosity, John and Helen opened the package. Inside was a wooden box, and in the box was a small doll. Before John could say anything, Helen picked it up, remarking on how cute it was. They decided to keep it. It was just about dinner time, so John headed out to buy groceries. Helen took the doll into the bedroom, planning to give it a pillow to rest on. Pregnant and excited for life with her baby, she turned her head, only to see the doll's face somehow turned toward her. Its expression seemed unsettling, so she covered it with a white blanket. At that moment, music suddenly started playing from the radio outside. Thinking John had returned, Helen walked to the living room, but there was no sign of him. As soon as she entered, the music stopped. The only sound left was the steady ticking of the clock, making the silence feel oppressive. Helen thought she heard something and slowly turned her gaze toward the bedroom. She walked in and pulled the blanket away. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew in. Struggling to lift the blanket, she was knocked over by a powerful blast of air, hitting the floor hard. When her head emerged from beneath the blanket, a gush of blood spewed from her mouth. Trembling, she turned her head as if seeing something horrifying, then was yanked violently out of sight. John returned home to find the house unusually noisy. The kettle was still boiling on the gas stove. After calling out to Helen a few times, Helen asked John to come into the room. But after taking just a few steps, John stepped on something that felt wet on the floor. He turned on the light and saw a large pool of blood. John panicked and asked Helen what had happened, but Helen remained calm, saying she had a surprise for him. John turned on the light and saw something covered with a white cloth on the bed.